Thank you, Jason. Yes, I'm here at the Garden City Hotel where we are preparing for the Nassau Democratic Watch Party here for Nassau County. One of the key congressional races that we'll be taking a look at tonight is the one with Laura Gillen and between Anthony D'Esposito, a key race on flipping the House of Representatives. And we'll be taking a look here. Doors open at 8:30 for everyone to start coming in. And I have spoken already with Chairman J.S. Jacobs, who says there's still a little bit of time left for people to go out to the polls and vote. And he's feeling confident for tonight. Everyone here is kind of preparing. There's media up to my left and a big podium, as you can see behind me. So I'll be bringing you live updates throughout the night. I'm here at the Democratic Watch Party for Laura Gillen, and similar to what you were saying, this Congressional District 4 is really the close one to take a look at. A lot of supporters here, I just went around the room and talked to them as people are filing in. They finally got the music playing. They're optimistic and positive about how tonight is going to go. A lot of people saying, I went out and voted the second I could. A lot going on over here. It's really important to look at this House of Representatives seat, and like you said, which way it's going to flip, really a swing district, if you will.
So looking at that, Lindsey, I was wondering how some of the enthusiasm has changed going on throughout the night. Of course, lots and lots and lots of time to go, but early on, I know you mentioned, people starting to fill in. What's it been like, and what do you expect moving forward?
Yeah, so far so good. It's been a little bit quiet, not gonna lie. Seems like people are a little bit tense right now. Haven't started getting out the cocktails and whatnot just yet. But I think people are gonna start loosening up. We'll get some speeches going on. I think as we move throughout the night, we expect to see polls and results coming in that will really start to loosen people up and really allow them to see where are we headed in this election, both congressionally and nationally.
I know that you're at a watch party for Laura Gillen, but can I ask, is any candidate or any voters that you've spoken to really expressing any interest in any other races, that are really being tracked across New York State?
That's a great question, Cameron. Not necessarily across New York State, but nationally. I had a group of voters over there all sporting their Kamala Harris hat. I know it goes back to the national, but they all had their pins and their stickers and they were ready to go. The one guy even said to me, it's a clear shot. He said, I just voted Democratic all down the ballot. So,
looking at that, do you think that based off that, that's going to continue to be a trend or not so much?
I'd say it's probably a mixed bag throughout supporters. Supporters here obviously mostly Democratic, all supporting Laura Gillen, and across the board really just want to see success for the party as a whole, whether that be locally or nationally. The room is really filling up, and across my little trot around the room, I found some Syosset High School students here. Gabby, Ethan, and Janice. These students are here on behalf of their political science club. They have even hosted a voter registration drive on Long Island. These students are not registered. They are not eligible to vote by their age, but they are already pre-registered. How you guys doing tonight?
Really good.
Amazing.
Great.
All right, so what kind of policies have you guys been looking at such a young age?
Definitely access to abortion in every state.
I want bipartisanship to become more common again.
I would say minority and women's rights.
And what is your hope coming out of this election? Both locally and nationally, you've been following along, very involved in high school and politics. So what would you say?
A Kamala victory!
That's awesome, guys. And what about the local level?
Oh, it's really important, I think, that the Democrats retake control of the House of Representatives so that Hakeem Jeffries can become Speaker of the House, because a January 6th, again, would be one of the worst things for American democracy. And having Mike Johnson as Speaker on January 6th, 2025 would really hurt the foundations of American democracy. So we have to do everything in our power to stop that by getting Hakeem Jeffries to be Speaker and winning local House races across the country, like New York's 4th Congressional District right here.
And this is a huge district to look at, so we'll definitely be staying tuned, bringing you more live updates. Back to you guys in the studio. Yeah, so definitely a lot busier here, getting loud, and as results tick in, people cheer. A lot of cheering has been going on, but today right now I'm here with Shane Perouse, who's going to talk to me about his role in the campaign for Laura Gillen and the local election.
Yeah, well, I wanted to flip this seat back to the Democrats, and I know Laura's a good candidate. She's been town supervisor at Hempstead, and so I thought we could make that difference. So I stepped up. I did some donations, did some campaigning, did some canvassing for Laura as well as other candidates in the area. And so here we are, hoping for the best.
So as you see the results coming in tonight, both locally and nationally, what does that mean to you, knowing you've put a little effort in and, the outcome overall?
Well, there's a lot of nerves around this election. It seems like it's a big deal, and every election is. But one way to feel a little better about it was just to do something, put an effort in, and feel like at least, however it might turn out, that I did my best and I helped out.
Yeah, that's awesome. So your hope for the future, you would say you're optimistic. We're just waiting. Oh, looks like another one came in. Oh my gosh, so Laura Gillen's in the lead. That is good news. 53%, 47%. That's just breaking right now. How do you feel about that?
That's exciting. That's one step. We have a long night ahead of us and maybe even a week ahead of us, but that's exciting, and Flora's got it. That's great.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Thank you for your time tonight. Best of luck. Back to you guys in the studio. Thank you. Yes, as the night progresses, things here are getting a little more calm and a little more excited. As you can see here, pan around to the room, the body language is all towards the screen. There are chairs set up. People are starting to sit and relax. There are hugs being given. Everyone has a glass of wine. They've started to really relax and sit in. We're waiting to see if someone is going to get up and give a speech. There is a podium set up, and I've asked if someone is going to give up, but it seems unclear as to if someone will be giving up and giving a speech at whatever time. But people are more relaxed. Earlier in the night, the word termage was nauseously optimistic, but as you can see, any flash of blue across the screen, cheers from the crowd. Any flash of red, they actually boo at the screen. So as you can see here, lots going on, very still active watch party here.
Lindsey, what's the latest tonight?
Yes, Henry, just wrapping up. As you can see, everyone has gathered at the foot of the stage. Someone just went up and said, everybody start gathering at the foot of the stage because someone is going to come up and be giving a speech very shortly. Everyone has gathered around, very tight quarters, still watching those screens as the results come in, but I think we're going to be waiting to see who comes and takes the stage to close out the night. For Half She Votes Live, I'm Lindsey Lolkema.